Welcome back to the channel, traders and dreamers alike. As the first quarter of the year has closed, I want to take you through my trading journey. Unfiltered, raw and honest. It was a battlefield of charts, numbers, emotions and different kinds of struggles this time. Whether it was the wins that fueled my confidence or the losses that almost made me go crazy. Every trade carried a story. Today, I'm journaling it so that we can learn, adapt, and sharpen our edge together and shift a new mindset into Q2, which started last week. I only trade gold. I'm Hawk. Let's dive into it. Okay, so we're back. This is the account update for the first quarter and how far I've pushed these accounts for the past 3 months. My first update was about 3 months ago, I believe around 4th January, where I uploaded the previous video outlining my plan for the first quarter. And things have gone well. I've recovered my accounts. I have passed through a lot actually, and I've filtered out my strategy a little bit better. So let's dive into it. Starting with Funded Next. So my Funded Next accounts have been through some challenges up and down. So previously, I started this journaling thing with my first account, which is now at 5,160, was at 5,106. This one, which is at $5,052, was at 4,849. And the third, my funded account was at 4,739. And I brought it out of drawdown back to 4,916. This is really exciting. This is really good. So let's look at let's go deeper into details with these accounts. What that's okay. I have that. So so we start with this. The performance was good. I'm up 3%. From the previous 1% that I was on last time. Then the trading overview, if you go down into details, my win rate is at 45%, which is relatively good. Just to reward 2.68%, and this is how I think the last trade that actually was, if I'm not mistaken, or a break or something. Because this account was at around 6%, if I'm not mistaken. I pushed it up. So if you go to the analytics, I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. You can see this account had gone all the way to 5,242. Then I've been in some drawdown. This is a minor retracement, if I may call it. So then we are going to continue being bullish. Yeah, it's not a really bad because this was one trade that brought me back down here. Then I took another second loss that brought me back to 160. Good, I'm still in profit. I'm on the right track. Then the second account that I brought out of drawdown, this one was one of the best trades I took. I'm up 1%. I was down around 3% on this account before I pushed it back to 1%, if I'm not mistaken. Win rate 38% because I really started this account in a very bad note. As you can see, there was a lot of crazy drawdown from 5,078. I started in October last year, actually. October 20th of last year, I started just going on a serious downtrend. And not out of the blue, but due to the consistency and the strategy, I started pulling out of it, and yeah, back into profit. Well done to me. Wow, this is really great. We go back to now my funded account, which I'm still in drawdown of 1.66, which is an improvement from the previous 4,739 that I was. If you look at the trading overview and we go straight to analytics, um, you're going to see I was real, I don't know what to call this. I was first up. I could have taken a payout, but I did not. I was being greedy. That was in October, on October 16th. Then the market just showed me what's up, kept dropping my account down to the lowest, which I was at, and I was actually afraid to take a trade. I was scared. I didn't want to trade because I was afraid I could go back lower. I would get worse result, and yeah. But then I got the courage to start trading myself out of drawdown. I pushed myself out slowly. Slowly, I was first at this peak at 4879. Then I dropped back down 4800, and I thought, oh my god, I'm not going to do this. I thought it was going to be a very difficult. Then I pushed myself out again. And as you can see, when I reduced my trading frequency, the account started performing much better. But there was this point in time where I was over trading. I was trading almost every session, every day. So you see ups and downs. Then I reduced. The truth is, the lesser you trade, the better a trader you become. And that's something I've learned. So I take one trade a day. If I hit a stop loss, I take the second one. So this is for funded next. We're done with that. Let's go to got funded trader where I have four accounts. So my first account, which is now at 5,224, was initially at 5,072. So yes, I was in profit. I just pushed it higher. Well done to me. Um, but I still have the consistency rule that I have to beat on all these accounts. By the way, that's the only challenge. Then the second account, which I was at 4,953, I am at 4,929. Not any better, but it's not that bad. I'm not in a very bad drawdown. Um, the third account, which I'm at 4,813, I'm also in drawdown, which I was in profit. Actually, I traded this account today. I was stopped out of break even, and it was somewhere. So I'm still also in drawdown. Then finally, 5,180, which was at 4,936. So this was a very good improvement on this account. So I have the consistency rule that I have to beat on these ones. If we go into detail in the dashboard and we see the trading overview, we realize I have a consistency of 60, which means I have not been making consistent profits. Actually, this consistency was at around 200 before I actually decided to try and find a level out my system. Yes, and these are the statistics of the profits I was making. I hope this gets here for you. So if I look at the calendar, you can see I last took a trade on this account on 22nd of March. I made a profit of 136. I lost $30. So in March, my PNL in March was $106. Well and good. February, I made some profits here and here. That's why you see the consistency rule hit me really bad because I was making 90, 90, 90. Then out of the blue, I made the other. So February was also profitable, $146 for this account. Then my January, I closed it in loss, a loss of negative 26. So next account, which I'm still in drawdown, I go to the calendar. I last traded it on 31st of March. Yes, I took a loss of $31. Those were two trades. Then in March also a losing month, $31. February was also a losing month. Actually, February I made profit $97, which was three trades only that month in this account. Then my third account, I'm trying to get through this really fast. Apple, I made $157 on 31st. So when I took the loss on the other account, I realized and took another trade which gave me profit. So today, this is the trade I took today, which stopped me out at break even. Those were five trades, so not a bad result. So far I've made $153 on this account this month. Then last month I only took 2 trades, which gave me a loss of a total of 47. That was 1% down. And here, February was one of the worst, where I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades on this account, and I had a minus 159 overall. So January the same. So January and February losing months for this account. So this is account number 3. Now I go to the fourth and final account. My consistency rule here is 91%. So I still have a lot of work to do. I have like 8 trades to take that have to be consistent with this one. And I'm going to tell you why it's bad for me. Now, I've not yet traded this month on this account. Last month I took 2 trades, one of $73, one of $6. Well and good. Now you go to February where I made 46, and then now this is the problem. I made 167. This was too high compared to the usual profits I make. So in Feb I closed with a profit of 165. January minus 63. So this also teaches us that it's not about how much you make. Like now, in March I only made $80 on this account, but they were good trades. They were good trades, not bad. Yeah. So this is my got funded. Then I have one account on funding pips. I started to feel like this account is just, I'm not meant to pass my funding pips account at some point, because all the trades I took at first were losses. If I look at this curve, so my first trade was a loss. It was okay, just kept going on and on, and I hadn't taken any win all this time. Finally, I got a winning trade where I made, I think, $30. That was recently. That was, I think, in March. It was $30 on 25th of March. Otherwise, I lost 30, 0, 53, or 15. Then I had a losing streak here. I lost overall. I lost 148 in February, and in January I lost 62. Then I lost 69 in March. So I've not yet had a winning month on funding pips as an account that I got from them at all. Crazy, crazy stuff. So yeah, that has been my journey on this account so far, and so far so good. I'm really excited and happy that I've been able to do this. This is real progress for the past 3 months. The stable strategy, trading one session, trading gold only, and yes, having strict rules that I always follow to the tick. This is the beauty of trading and growing. This is the growth that we're talking about. And my trading strategy has been so simplified. Okay, for my case, for me, I've really simplified it for myself. I don't know about everyone else, but it's a good improvement. I'm proud of myself, and I'm looking forward to journaling and seeing better results by the end of Q2. Thank you for keeping up with me. Peace.